Hey guys, I'm back here for another video, and I wanted to show you my custom Marvel Legends Captain America figure. Now, this guy isn't based off any particular version of Captain America. It's more so just a mixture between the Age of Ultron, Civil War, and Infinity War body suit, because of the Infinity War details such as the buckles and the scales on there, and so I kind of just incorporated all of those designs. This is more so what I would have liked to seen as a endgame style suit. I would have liked to seen a brighter red, a brighter white. Of course, you can throw the scales on there too. That's always a good plus. But I think this would have been a much better suit. I don't understand why they mute the colors so much and why they barely give him any white. I mean, even with my favorite Captain America suit, this is my favorite suit in the movies. Even this one doesn't have any white on the arms. This is actually gray. This is white, this is gray. So, that's a little bit bothersome. But anyway, I'm actually going to get the first thing I'm going to do is actually size comparisons, just to get that out of the way. This is mostly the Infinity War body. The only differences being that the star, forearms, and hands, and then also the neck. That's actually a Civil War body neck, or a it's the same neck that is from the figures from Infinity War up until the first 10 years figure. So that's the same neck as that. But for size comparisons, get him standing about how I would have him standing on the shelf, a little bit of a wider stance. So for some other Captain America figures, we've got the Endgame Captain America figure. Now this one, like I said in a previous video, this one's slightly shorter than some of the other Captain Americas because of these hip joints. You can see that those hip joints are a little bit smaller. And possibly the crotch area too, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like it might be. I don't think it is though. I think it's just how I got the belt positioned. And this is also an SH Figuarts shield, so that's where that shield comes from. The shield that I have sitting on this figure is actually his original shield. And then another figure that we can put up here is my Stealth Strike suit cap. This shield is the shield that I originally painted for him, but it was always intended to go on this body when I got him, because it's a little bit of a smaller shield, and I think it works. Overall, I don't like the size of these shields. I think the Marvel Now shields, and then of course SH Figuarts shields, work a lot better in scale. So that's what that is, with some of his own. Another Marvel Legends comparison. Here he is compared to Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Thor the Dark World Thor, which is just, I don't like it. You guys already know my opinions on this if you watch some of my other videos. This shield, this isn't connected because it's going on another figure, and this isn't connected because I'm going to be giving him a real cape, because even though I don't like how tall this figure is, I think it's a very nice figure, and he might keep his head. I haven't decided yet what's going on with that. So that's what that is. Here's a Mezco comparison. They're a little, I'm gonna get them on this side. So here's your Mezco Punisher. Not wanting to stand. Punisher's roughly a little bit taller. He should be shorter though. This is a NECA Scarface M16. And then an SH Figuarts comparison, as well as a Mafex comparison. You've got your Mafex Stark Tech Spidey. This is the 1.5 version. And then of course you've got Iron Man. So yeah, that's how he looks with some other different lines. Alright, and then also, just to get this out of the way as well, if you want to see what he looks like with some other heads on there. Now this head, I actually hollowed out the inside of the head just a little bit because of the nature of this neck, because it's not a neck that fits with this body, so I had to do some Frankensteining with the previous neck and this neck in order to get it to work. But you can see that the neck still swivels, so I wanted to loosen up some of the friction, that way when I try to put on the head, it doesn't run the risk of snapping the two pieces of plastic that are glued together. So I wanted that to hold up well, so that's why I had to, there's no snap now. But anyway, that's what you would get if you wanted more of a Age of Ultron, Winter Soldier, or Civil War look for Cap. If you want an Endgame look, get your worthy Cap head. That looks pretty sharp. The glue seems to be holding up nicely, and the neck seems to be holding up nicely, so I don't think I needed to do that hollowing out that I did. But also, if you want a First Avenger or Avengers 1 look, here's the head for that. The skin tones don't quite match, and it sits a little bit high, and also it doesn't snap in, it just rests on there. But, yeah. So that's how that looks. And if you wanted to put the Infinity War head on there, again, that will sit on there, but like I said, since I swapped out the necks, it's not going to fit its original body like it used to. But for some of the details, I repainted the whole suit in my own blue color. I think I mixed a color, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I mixed a color, and then I airbrushed the whole body, apart from the boots, because that wasn't necessary, and I don't think I did the front Yes, I did, because you can see the blue underneath. But I painted the helmet in that blue color. I did the accents details with some gunmetal and then some light dry brushing to give a speckling look that you can sort of see, a flaking. I painted the chin strap a dark color. All of the leather areas were painted in a bright nutmeg color, and then the layering on top of that were painted in a burnt umber color, and then the highlights were done with a gunmetal. The only ones that differ from that is the gloves, which have no gunmetal on them, but you can see that some of those areas were painted in a darker blue, and then the boots were done the opposite. So the boots are done in a very, very dark blue, or dark brown, and then there's a mud coloring around the base of the boot, and then the boot spat is a burnt umber, the straps are a nutmeg, and then the buckles are gunmetal, and I did some mud dirt detailing around the suit, and then this is kind of like a burned effect over here, maybe, I don't know. But originally I dry brushed the whole abdomen white, which gave it a really, really nice look, and I did that after I painted it blue, so I was able to get a really nice clean look. But I wasn't able to do that on the arm, so I had to hand paint the arm details, so then they didn't match. This was much more saturated than the abdomen, so I went in with the white again by hand because it was after I had painted the red, and it kind of messed up how sleek I had it before, but you know, next time we'll be able to do something differently. And then the back is a little bit more clean. I don't know why I did that. I might have just forgotten about it. I might go ahead and do that now. But I noticed that a little bit earlier that the back was pretty clean. I had that one shield on his back all the time, so that might have been one of the reasons why I didn't really think about it, but all of his articulation still remains. You know, you get the head going up this far and down this far, you get the side-to-side action. Not really any head pivot. Arms go out this far, and there's not really any paint rubbing at all. I haven't noticed any paint rubbing. Thigh swivel. Oh, his arms go all the way around. Thigh swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist move side to side and forward and back. Ab crunch. Waist swivel, legs go out this far. Forward very nicely. Back is a really good body. And thigh cut, double jointed knees. Boot rotation, ankles move down and up. And some ankle pivot. Very, very nice. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this guy. He's not my favorite custom. I think my favorite custom at this moment is my custom Mysterio, which I will do a video on. And then also my unused Civil War suit Spider-Man is coming along very nicely. And I'm excited to do a video on those. So, but right now this is actually, it's a really, really sharp figure. I really do like it. But anyway, guys, you know, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. True Believers.